Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from the Drunk Zaku in the Gundam EX. I learned some fun things about this from various comments on the test drive video. First off, I mentioned I thought it had a slight resemblance to the EZ-8. That is intentional because Kimitoshi Yamane, one of the mecha designers from 8th team who designed the EZ-8, also designed the Gundam EX. He says that the reason it looks the way it does is because it was designed to resemble a skeleton, just to match the vibe of its appearances in Requiem for Vengeance. I do want to see that at some point, but again, I do not have the Netflix. So, but yeah, it is. It's not bad looking. I think it's, to be honest, when it's not all white, it kind of grows on me. Zaku's color scheme here looks pretty decent. To be honest, now that I know it's supposed to have a kind of skeletal appearance, I kind of want to try and lean into that if I ever get one. But yeah, Kimitoshi Yamane is a good designer. I always like the EZ-8. Also, like the slight redesign he did of the Dom for 8th team, I think is seriously underrated. That is a really good-looking version of the Dom, and I don't think it's just considered a standard Dom, so we get something closer to the original whenever we get to another variation on it in something like this. Sadly, since it was not its own separate model, it was just, artist's interpretation. I doubt we will ever get a, model kit or figure specifically of Yamane's Dom, and that is a shame. Unless they do like the some of the Zaku variants that started out as just the standard Zaku and different, for 8th team, and was eventually, gifted its own individual serial number. Like, I think it's the Zaku JG with the dark green spike shoulder. Yeah, that was originally just like 8th team's version of the J-type Zaku. And it was, it was retconned in something else later. So maybe we'll get the Dom like that one day. But regardless, actual round at hand. Thanks, Brain. Yeah, Gundam EX looks pretty good. It is a 3-star 400 general with a special skill that basically lets it jump for cheaper, and with resistances following a boost, a jump, or a melee attack. So yeah, you're gonna see these bounding around a lot, and it also has aerial melee, so it can go into its kick attack from that jump. So yeah, it's got a lot of potential. It's gonna be interesting, and yeah, just handled here relatively conservatively, I would say, not a lot of leaping. It's doing really well anyway. So yeah, it looks pretty good. And here comes another EX. Yeah, I'm sure the 400 rooms are going to be full of that for a while. But yeah, good kick there. Caught the downswing as it fell. Very nice. That's tough to do. Looks like somebody else. Okay, got the assist on that. And rocket launcher at ready. But yeah, this, knowing that it's by Yamane and it was intentionally designed to look similar to the EZ-8, kind of explains why it is both why it looks like the EZ-8 and why the rocket launcher reminds me of the ground type rocket launcher. Pretty sure all of that was intentional, and yeah, there is a sign of the or there is a use of the extra defense while jumping. Got caught in the shin with the rocket launcher, did not even flinch. So yeah, the jump skill does prevent that, and from what some people told me, apparently it is cheaper boost-wise to jump away from some encounters than it is to boost away. So, and of course, if it's cheaper and safer, once people get that down, I think it's going to be pretty impressive. Just kind of makes me think, because there was a time back in GBO1 where very few people were using jump attacks, and like some of the people I played with, particularly Azura's Cry, were like some of the first people I saw doing that, and then all of a sudden it was kind of everywhere a few weeks later. I'm not saying Azura invented the jump attack, but because it's something obviously the game allows you to do, but he was definitely a pioneer in that field, and it has definitely its uses have definitely expanded in GBO2, and as GBO2 keeps expanding, jumping attacks get and jumping abilities are getting more elaborate. Still, good shot there, though. Looks like somebody else got it at the last second. I think I mentioned in a video recently, it always seems like that when I line up that good kill shot. Somebody else is there like a nanosecond before me. But, yeah, I totally voided my brain. Neat. But yeah, this is going pretty well. And there is that kick again. Yeah, I'm still waiting. I really want there to be a like Amuro custom version of the Gundam that has a jumping melee attack that has a bunch of skills that have shown up for the perfect Gundam and for other suits, and just like be all out like Gundam Baoku specifications or something like that. That would be great. It's kind of funny to watch a kick and a downswing, clash against one another. Obviously, that should not happen, but the melee priority system is what it is. It would be funny to watch someone clash with a saber to foot, but of course you're going to get the bounce instead. That's why the bounce exists for situations where the clash would not make sense. So, but let's see, about a minute and 40 left, 1,200 point lead. It looks like it could grow. Has done, yeah, going very well. And so far, Zaku's holding out pretty well on low health, though that one person was definitely eyeballing him. Good kick there. Okay, well, of course, downswing does beat stun defenses, because topple attacks basically beat any kind of stun defense. They are pretty much the argument ender. Heavy stagger will generally get reduced to standard stun, which against a jumping stun defense will mean you'll knock somebody down just like you downswung them. But, okay, with a minute to go, 600 points down, that's not bad. So yeah, just have to see if they can bring it back around. Which, let's see, there's 3 of them in against, I think, yeah, 4 enemies. Those enemies, however, are a little split up, so if they can do some damage before they get together, that'll be good. And if the rest of the team can spawn back in, would also be good. There's a couple of people there low health, so yeah, there's opportunities here to bring it back, even if somebody did just get taken out. Smart of the enemy team to go focusing somebody. Good use of the punch too. Kept them still, and with your allies approaching, that is a good thing, because you don't want to be stunning people or knocking them down and leaving them vulnerable with a bunch of enemies on the field. A couple of people just got hit by the knockdown, which means lower iframes. But yeah, they're taking advantage of that by just going into an attack. Good gambit by that metal spider player, I think it is, but didn't quite work out, because yeah, they were just waiting for an opportunity to grab a tackle, but just did not quite do it, and there wasn't enough time. So yeah, Zaku just ran with that. 4 kills, 2 deaths, 139,000 damage. Yeah, really great round. This thing looks like fun. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. Also, for people who like the look of the Gundam EX and the counterpart Zaku and are in the US, it's my understanding that Target is getting the Requiem for Vengeance model kits and is putting them out a little bit ahead of whatever the street date may be. So, if you're going to be at a Target anytime soon, keep your eye out, because it may actually be there. I love how I tried to narrate this like 5 times, and the one that comes out is the one where I'm just rambling off topic for the first 3 minutes.